All right, today's trading day, Monday, April 29th, and here's what I saw in the market resulting in 3 winners. So, as you can see, at 9:30 market open, we immediately see this aggressive buying just hit into the market. So everybody sees that, right? They want to get along on that train. So everybody gets in long. And then what happens now when the market starts to pull the opposite direction? Like if you're long and the market starts pulling in that opposite direction, you're going to start to now get afraid and you're going to stop out. So what happens when you stop out when you're long? That is technically aggressive selling in the market. So what does aggressive selling do? Aggressive selling is going to rip the market down further. So if we have all that aggressive buying and everybody's aggressive selling, aka stopping out, that's going to result in a rip down. So I entered short, and right there, you see everybody just stopping out in that market, and that is what I was looking for. I wasn't looking to hold it long. I was just looking for that strong rip down for a few quick points of profit. Very quick momentum trade. You could even see it on the tape, all this aggressive selling after all these guys were aggressive buying and they got put underwater, and immediately the bid got swept and they had to stop out. That's all I was directing. You could even see it on my footprint chart right here. Aggressive buying at open, aggressive selling, stepped in, and then we ripped through and all that low volume straight down. So there you go. That is going to be the first trade of the day. A quick little momentum to the downside. All right, here's number trade 2. So if you look on the left side right here, you're going to see, obviously we got that aggressive selling to the downside, but then you're going to see that aggressive buying all of a sudden stop the market from falling lower, aka buyers sitting on the tape. So that is now going to be a key level for me. I see it, and now I want to see buyers on the tape step back in and defend that price, which it looks like they do. So I enter long. Not a lot of size. I prefer going maybe a little bit smaller size and just widening my stop. It's a better way to manage your risk. And then immediately the buyers are starting to step in as soon as I enter long with those 2 micros. The issue though that I was facing on the tape right here is that you can see all of this aggressive selling. We can't break below it. All that volume build up, and then the aggressive buyers are stepping in. But the buyers are still lacking force. So I maybe entered a little bit prematurely, but it still is offering me the best risk management for that. But I need to see these buyers get a little bit stronger here because there is a little bit still strength of the sellers. And we're kind of like tickling my stop loss almost. I think it's a 1.5 stop loss. But yeah, I'm just sitting on my hands at this point, waiting to see what's happening because I think this is going to be a pretty good trade from what I'm seeing on the tape. So yeah, these buyers are just holding the price up, but still they need to get a little bit stronger. They need to get us out of this rut over here at the 39s, 38s, and the 40s. And there we go. We got that little punch up. Buyers are stepping in harder on the tape. You could even see it here, but we need to get past that 41 region because that's where buyers are struggling to punch through right here. Yeah, tickling my stop loss. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit afraid. And right here, buyers are now stepping back in just a little bit on the tape, it looks like. There we go. Typically, you don't want to put your stop loss right under the low like I did. That was a very close call right there. Almost took out my stop. And I'm just waiting for these buyers to step in. It looks like the buyers really now want to start pushing the market a little bit higher here. due to that selling absorption, right? Because you see all that aggressive selling right there at the 38s, 37s roughly, yet we cannot break below it, which means there's somebody passively absorbing that and passively buying it. So right now we're up on the position, and then we just start seeing this buying just start ripping. Just what I don't like is the follow through, the lack of the follow through that we're seeing here. It's a little bit sluggish and lethargic. Yeah, I see. Then it's just like a hammer kind of with these sellers. The buyers bring us up, and then the sellers are just hammering it down. So I'm on the fence, maybe prematurely closing this position down. You can see it right here, right? Even on the left side, you saw that aggressive selling down, buyers stepped in. That became now a key level for me. A lot of heavy volume to the downside, and then buyers are stepping back in. I'm liking this, but at the same time, the sellers are still strong up here, so I'm just going to close it. I already know I'm going to regret it, but I got to protect myself. Alright, here's trade 3. Obviously, last trade worked perfectly how I wanted it to. Right here now, I'm transferring over to 0 DTE options, and I want to take a quick momentum play to the downside with a short, aka a put option. So I'm going to enter here short. It's rejecting our trend right here, and buyers are starting to get a little bit weaker. Just going for a quick momentum push to the downside. And right there, I'm looking at close it out here if we can get a quick push to the downside, a little harder push. Right there. Yeah, I'm gonna close it. Yeah, I'm gonna close that.